Hi, I'm One Kidney Mike. I donated a kidney in February of 2025, and now I'm climbing all 27 peaks in Montana that are greater than 12,000 feet to prove that kidney donation doesn't hold you back. Today, we're not actually in Montana, we're in Idaho. We're gonna conquer Mt Borah, which is the state's highest point. And we're starting out really early because we wanna beat the heat and potentially beat the crowds. But we've already actually seen some people getting ready to hike up the mountain, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, which is why it's dark. So the first part of this video is probably not going to have a whole lot of video just because it's hard to do that in the dark. I'm actually here with my son. He's visiting from Fairbanks, so he's going to be in some of these shots with me. So I'm actually pretty excited. This is a trip that I had planned before I did my kidney donation as kind of a way to motivate myself to push my recovery. Since then, I modified it to the 27 peaks. Here we are right before Chicken Out Ridge. I think it's right up there. I'm not exactly sure how much farther it is before we get there, but we're pretty close. We're above 11,000 feet. So we're gonna follow this ridge up and over. And the sun is just starting to come out, but this is my son, Jeffrey. Hello. And so he, like I said, lives in Alaska, came up here to Fairbanks, and we're going to conquer this state high point. But you can see this is just absolutely gorgeous up here. It'll be a better view from up top, but I really like this view right here because if you look straight out there, you can actually see the shadow of Borah and the peak of it. And as the sun rises, it will go down into the valley and you'll be able to see the shadow of the mountain. So we're going to be hiking in the shadow of the mountain. Nice. There you go. All right, we made it to the top, as you can see, of Mt Borah, 12,662 feet. And I'm feeling it, but I'm really happy. I think this went really well. Let me show you around. So I have no idea what any of these peaks are. I did not research it. You can see down in the valley, there's the crops. And then, let's see, right about there is the trailhead. To get to here, distance-wise, is not very far at all. It's just a lot of vertical elevation gain. That's really what took so long. It's just climbing up. So I, unlike my son, think that Chicken Out Ridge actually lives up to its name. Yeah, which is Chicken Out Ridge.
It's like above where the big line of snow is.
Yeah. I was very nervous going across it. I obviously did it. To be honest, I think I would have been less nervous if my son wasn't here, just because of that whole father instinct thing. But what did you think of it?
I had a great time. We went up the wrong way, I think, a couple times, but that made more climbing, and that's the fun part. I like the climbing.
So, was that your favorite part?
Absolutely, definitely.
So Chicken Out Ridge was his favorite part.
Yeah.
I think my favorite part is reaching right here. I am just so happy to be up here. I love it. This is great. We're gonna get more video on the way down of what we missed from when we were going into, you know, the forest and stuff like that, because there were some awesome trees that were there. But this is just spectacular. You're gonna take the long route, huh? you may have noticed that we're hurrying, and that's because I want to go to Craters of the Moon after this, and it's already close to 11 or 12 o'clock. So we're not going to have a whole lot of time if we don't get a move on, because then we have to continue on to the motel room, which is near Yellowstone. But we can see down there is the trailhead. So distance-wise, we don't have very far to go, just elevation. And going downhill is always a bugger. All right, and that concludes our Mt Borah adventure. We were racing because we need to hurry up and eat lunch because both of us are starving. But also we're going to Craters of the Moon. Jeffrey, what did you think of the hike in total?
In total, it was good. There were some parts that I could have done without, you know. My knees started hurting on the descent a little bit, but I changed my technique and it got better.
Right.
My favorite part, obviously, was the chicken outrage. Chicken outrage.
Yeah, chicken outrage.
I don't know. I didn't chicken out, so I forgot his name. That was the most fun. I didn't like coming back through it so much because he found an easier route. It was boring.
We took the same route. We took the same route. It's just that the second time coming through was actually a whole lot easier. I wasn't anywhere near the edge of my comfort zone like I was the first time that I went over that. I actually had a lot more fun coming back over Chicken Out Ridge just because I was on the verge of almost panicking there. And it's not necessarily because it's that scary. It's just that, I haven't been climbing with Jeffery before. I'm his dad, and he was just kind of bouncing all over the place. He wasn't being unsafe. It's just, that father instinct. I want to thank you for watching. This has been an amazing adventure. We had a lot of fun. I'm really glad that we did this. How about you?
Yep, absolutely.
All
do
right.
it again.
So, except for the way down, going down is always a bugger, and it sucks. And I think that I'm just more used to it than he is. He's definitely stronger and has more athletic ability. He's also a lot younger right now, but he's been working out. And so I was really happy with how well he did going up because he just zoomed up the mountain. Thank you for joining us. I really hope that you enjoyed watching it. Please like, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff because it really does help, expand the channel. And I hope that you have a great day.